division round 2. But first, there is a content warning, so here that is. The study of the humanities often challenges us as we examine the full range of the human experience. This common round contains mention of violence, family violence, incest, and sexual assault. As always, take care of yourselves and reach out to your chaperones and sponsors if you need to talk about the content. Okay. Here is toss-up number 1 for any team. Using the verb habeo, say in Latin, we
C4.
Habueramos.
No, I'm sorry, that's not correct.
A4. Habemus.
Habemus is correct. Bonus number 1 to Team A. Using the same verb, now say in Latin, they will have.
Habebit. Habebit.
Yeah, that sounds pretty.
Final answer.
That's it.
Final answer. Habebit.
No, I'm sorry, I heard an NT on the end. You could have said habebit, the singular they, or you could have said habebunt with a UNT. Yeah, it changes slightly. Here, you can try this bonus. Bonus number 2, and using that same verb again, say in Latin, you have had.
Haboist.
You sure about that?
Yes.
I mean, if you're sure, yep.
Final answer. Haboisti.
Habuisti is correct. That's 15 points on toss-up number 1 to Team A. Here's toss-up number 2 for any team. What city was the scene of the following mythological events? At the death of the king, his sons agreed to
C1.
Thebes.
alternate their rule. This accord devolved into war between the brothers. At their death, one daughter defied the rulings of the new ruler and was buried alive, leaving Ismene as the only surviving child of Oedipus. Thebes is that city. Bonus number 1 to Team C. Name the sons of Oedipus who could not share the throne of Thebes.
Eteocles and Polynices. Yeah, it's okay. Eteocles and Polynices.
Eteocles and Polynices are both correct. And bonus number 2, who was the mother of all of these children of Oedipus?
Jocasta.
Jocasta is correct. That is 20 points on toss-up number 2 to Team C. Toss-up number 3 for any team. Listen carefully to the following fable about a lion, which I will read twice. Then respond in English to the questions that follow. Olin lupus cervum capit, quem ad leonem portavit. Tum leo cervum in quatuor partes frangebat. Leo aliis animalibus dixit, pars prima est mea, quod rex animalium sum. Par secunda quoque est mea, quod fortissima sum. Et tertia et quarta sunt meae, quod vos me temetis. Repeating. Olin lupus cervum capit, quem ad leonem portavit. Tum leo cervum in quatuor partes frangebat. Leo aliis animalibus dixit, pars prima est mea, quod rex animalium sum. Par secunda quoque est mea, quod fortissima sum. Et tertia et quarta sunt meae, quod vos me temetis. The question, who caught the...
C4.
The lion.
No, I'm sorry, that's not correct.
A4. Wolves.
No, I'm sorry, that's not correct.
B1. The wolf.
The wolf is correct. The full question was, who caught the deer, which was later divided for dinner? Unfortunately, there's only one wolf. So, here are the bony to Team B. Bonus number 1, how many portions of the deer did the lion claim for himself?
4.
Yes, 4 portions were all for him. And bonus number 2, why did the lion explain he is entitled to the 3rd and 4th portions?
No, because he's the king of all animals.
No, I'm sorry, I can't take that. That was reason number 1. He then said, I'm the strongest or the bravest. And then he said, because y'all fear me. That was the reason for the 3rd and the 4th. That's okay. You still got 15 points on toss-up number 3, so nice job on that. Here is toss-up number 4 for any team. When recognized, perform or explain the following command. Tange caput tuum duobus
C4.
Yes, that is correct. The last part was duobus digitis with 2 fingers. Nice job, Team C. Bonus number 1 to Team C. Now perform or explain this command. Omnes manibus terram tangite.
All of us touch the ground with our hands.
Yeah, can you repeat? Yeah, can you repeat?
Yeah, now perform or explain this command. Omnes manibus terram tangite.
All of us
Okay.
touch the ground with our hands.
Both of them?
Yeah, our hands.
Okay.
That looks good to me.
Yay!
Yep, that works.
Good job, guys.
And bonus number 2, try this one. Finally, perform or explain this command. Sorgite omnes et polices vertite.
Okay, so all of us stand up and turn our thumbs like
Okay,
this.
can you repeat?
Yes. Finally, perform or explain this command. Sorgite omnes et polices vertite.
So we turn our thumbs like this. So all of us stand up.
Both of them?
Yeah. Ready? Wait, no, both.
Both of them, okay.
Okay, that works.
Yay!
That's an interesting interpretation of turning. It was kind of like a
Oh.
gladiator thumb something comes down, but that works too.
I love good old stuff.
Okay, that is 20 points on toss-up number 4 to Team C. Here's toss-up number 5, and then we'll have our first score check. Toss-up. Often surrounded by a shaded colonnade and next to a piscina, what part of a Roman...
A4.
Peristylum.
No, I'm sorry, that's not correct.
B1.
I need an answer, please. Sorry, can you say it again?
Peristylum.
No, I'm sorry, that's not correct.
C2.
No, I'm sorry, that's not correct. I'll finish the question, or you can hear the full question. Often surrounded by a shaded colonnade and next to a piscina, what part of a Roman termine was an open space for wrestling, discus throwing, and other forms of exercise? Anybody know it now? Yeah, it's a palæstra. That's okay. No score on toss-up number 5. And at our quarter mark, can we get a score check, please?
Sure. North Carolina has 15, California has 15, and Florida has 40.
Go ahead and clap. Yes.
NFL,
Okay. Still 300 points left on the board, so it is still anybody's game. If you can come in quickly, we can continue on. Okay. Excuse me. Here's toss-up number 6 for any team. The English words contemporary.
C4.
Tempos meeting time.
Correct. The rest of the question, the English words contemporary, extemporaneous, tempo, and temporal are all derived from what Latin word with what meaning? Bonus number 1 to Team C. The words millennial and annual come from what Latin word with what meaning?
Wait. Honest meeting?
Yes, yes, yes.
Honest meeting here. Honest meeting.
Honest meeting here.
Yes. on.
Yes.
Try this one. Bonus number 2. What other English word, a grammatical term used to describe when verbs occur, also comes from the Latin word tempos?
Can you repeat?
Yes. What other English word, a grammatical term used to describe when verbs occur, also comes from the Latin word tempos?
Tense. I think.
I need an answer, please. Yes.
Yes.
So that is 20 points on toss-up number 6 to Team C. Toss-up number 7 for any team. What early Roman figure who resided in the town of Cures,
C3.
before he became king, brought the Vestal Virgins to Rome from Alba Longa and established many other religious institutions? It is Numa. Bonus number 1 to Team C. Numa was said to have received counsel and guidance from a nymph. Name her.
Yeah.
Egeria is correct. And bonus number 2, what temple did Numa establish with doors which were traditionally open in wartime and closed during peacetime?
Yeah, door guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, good. Temple Janus.
Yes.
Yes.
That is 20 points on toss-up number
I
7.
click my pin, not my button.
You're good. You're good. Okay, here is toss-up number 8 for any team. Medusa is often associated with death, but many living things were also attributed to her. What winged horse?
C1.
Pegasus.
What winged horse emerged from her blood after Perseus decapitated her? Pegasus is correct. Bonus number 1 for Team C. What sword-wielding giant also sprang from Medusa's blood?
You got it. Here, B.
Yes. What sword-wielding giant also sprang from Medusa's blood? Chrysaor is correct. Bonus number 2. What creatures sprang out of the drops of Medusa's blood that fell as Perseus flew over the desert?
Here, B.
Yeah. What creatures sprang out of the drops of Medusa's blood that fell as Perseus flew over the desert? And I need an answer, please.
The sirens?
No, I'm sorry. They were snakes.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
like, oh.
All good. That is 15 points on toss-up number 8 to Team C. Here's toss-up number 9 for any team. What abbreviation, seen inscribed onto many Roman monuments,
C4.
SPQR.
can be directly translated to mean the Senate and the people of Rome? It is SPQR. Notice number 1. What Latin phrase does S period, P period, Q period, R period stand for?
No, Senatus.
Can you repeat?
Yeah. What Latin phrase does SPQR stand for?
Senatus populusque Romanus.
Yeah, I've heard
Senatus populusque Romanus.
That is correct.
Yeah.
And bonus number 2. What Latin motto with what English translation is on the penny, the dollar bill, and the seal of the United States?
No.
Can you repeat?
Wait, what three?
What Latin motto with what English translation is on the penny, the dollar bill, and the seal of the United States?
No,
It's on the seal of the United States too.
Yeah, I know, I'm just trying to think of other ones. I think no, no,
Time.
I need an answer, please.
defer to Grace.
no. Was Ordo Sigma.
No, sorry. It's one of the other ones. It's A pluribus unum.
That's crazy, sorry.
That's okay. That is still 15 points on toss-up number 9 to Team C. Toss-up number 10, and then we have our halfway point score check. Toss-up. Define the Latin noun emptor.
C4.
Fire.
A buyer will work. Bonus number 1 to Team C. Define the Latin noun janitor.
That is a janitor or a guard.
Define the Latin noun janitor.
Guard. Yeah. Guard.
Gracie, want to repeat the question? Go with this.
Okay. Yeah, not what we have on the page.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah, we're gonna write it down. Here are some options. Janitor was one of those options. Door attendant, keeper, porter. We'll write down guard, and you'll see your score updated once we decide on that. Okay. Try this one. Bonus number 2. Define the Latin noun pictrix.
That is a painter, a female painter.
Can you spell it?
Yeah, it's Pictrix.
Yeah, female painter. Do you guys want?
I'm pretty proud of
Female painter.
Yes, a female painter works. I also learned that it's an embroiderer as well.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, pretty cool. So right now we're going to say 15 points. We will again make a decision once we go talk to the whole group, and you'll see your score reflected. But without those 5 points, with just 15 on 10, can we get a score check halfway through our round?
Sure. North Carolina has 15, California has 15, and Florida has 125.
NJCL!
Nobody coming in, nobody leaving. Now's the time to do so. Okay, here we go. Halfway through, we still have 200 points, so get your scores as high as possible. Here's toss-up number 11 for any team. When their failure to pass legislation which would further their ambitions became frustrating enough, to whom did Crassus and Pompey?
C3.
I need an answer, please. No, I'm sorry, that's not correct.
B1. Julius Caesar.
That is correct.
It's correct.
To whom did Crassus and Pompey turn to complete their informal political alliance, the first triumvirate? And you get the visual.
It's a veneer.
It's
Okay, you now have 5 seconds to inspect.
Is this going to be the same?
Okay, here's the question. These are the busts of the 3 members of the first triumvirate. By letter, who is the first to die?
Crassus. Right? Crassus. Yeah,
No, but by letter. By letter.
Oh, which one?
B.
B is correct. Now, bonus number 2, Team B. Identify bust B or C by the full Roman name of the man depicted.
full name. No, it's like the second.
Okay, so. I don't know what the What's the other?
And I need an answer, please.
I defer to Olivia.
Gaius Julius Caesar.
No, I'm sorry. He's an A.
Oh wait,
B,
what was it?
it was you could identify either
Second.
bust B or C.
Oh!
That's okay. Bust B is Crassus. It's Marcus Licinius Crassus, or bust C is Gnaeus Pompeius Magnus. Okay. You now have the important task of showing the audience. So whoever would like to do that, ready, set, go. Start over there too, yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Very
Cool. So that is toss-up number 11. Here's toss-up number 12 for any team. What nymph was turned into a
C1.
Daphne.
laurel tree while fleeing the god Apollo? That's number 1 to Team C. Who aided Daphne by turning her into a laurel tree?
Really at me?
It's not. Because he was choosing her. I think it's.
Yeah. Who aided Daphne by turning her into a laurel tree?
I think it's not. My guess would be Artemis. My guess would be Artemis.
I need an answer, please.
Artemis?
Not Artemis. There's actually a few versions. Her father, his name is Peneus.
Oh, yeah.
You could have also said Zeus or Gaia, which are also versions.
Thank you.
No problem. Try bonus number 2. In Ovid's version of the story, Apollo, undaunted by Daphne's transformation, says, "Since you, Daphne, cannot be my wife, you will at least be my tree." What object does Apollo then fashion from a branch of the laurel tree?
What is it? Oh, yeah, a laurel.
Oh.
Isn't it called a laurel?
Just say laurel, just say
a laurel.
Okay, item for banner.
A laurel.
Can you be more specific?
The laurel that goes on someone's head.
Like a crown, like a little.
A crown.
A crown is, yeah, what we're looking for. You could have said a wreath or a crown.
Oh, a wreath.
Yeah, you had the idea, just, yeah, okay.
I'm sorry.
So, that is 15 points on toss-up number 12 to Team C. Here's toss-up number 13 for any team. What degree of adverb is shown by words like Citius,
C4.
Citius, Altius, and Fortius? Bonus number 1 to Team C. What is the positive adverb of fortis?
That's just fortis. Oh wait, no, four to 10. Sorry.
Here, B.
What is the positive adverb of fortis?
4 to 10. 4 to 10.
Fortiter is correct. And bonus number 2, translate the phrase quam celerrime.
With great. Wait, with speed? No, I mean just.
Here, B.
Yes, translate the
As
phrase
quickly as
quam
possible.
celerrime.
Yes, quickly. I got, yeah. As quickly as possible.
As quickly as possible is correct. That's 20 points on toss-up number 13 to Team C. Toss-up number 14 for any team. In 330 AD, the capital of the Roman Empire was moved
C3.
to what city? Previously called Byzantium and today called Istanbul. Constantinople is that city. Bonus number 1 to Team C. What sea near Constantinople is connected with the Sea of Marmara via the Bosphorus Strait and was called Pontus Euxinus by the Romans?
Can you repeat?
Yeah, what sea near Constantinople is connected with the Sea of Marmara via the Bosphorus Strait and was called the Pontus Euxinus by the Romans?
Yeah, the Black Sea.
The Black Sea is correct.
Oh, you clutched.
Bonus number 2, consider you are a Roman who wishes to move from Rome to Constantinople. In what cardinal direction would you primarily travel?
East.
Girl. Is it? But isn't Constantinople not with
Can you repeat?
Yes. Consider you are a Roman who
It's
wishes to
in
move
above.
from Rome to Constantinople. In what cardinal direction would you primarily
you?
travel?
Imagine.
I need an answer, please.
East.
East is
Oh,
correct.
okay, good job, guys. Sorry.
Cool. 20 points on toss-up number 14 to Team C. Toss-up number 15 for any team, and then we'll only have 5 questions after this one, so we'll do a score check. Toss-up. What queen of the Amazons...
C1.
There are so many.
I need an answer, please.
Hepzibah.
No, I'm sorry, that's not correct.
A2.
I need an answer, please.
No answer.
Okay, all good. I'll repeat for Team B. Toss-up. What queen of the Amazons entered the Trojan War on the side of the Trojans after the death of Hector? I'll repeat. What queen of the Amazons entered the Trojan War on the side of the Trojans after the death of Hector? I have read the question twice. Gonna call adequate time. Her name is Penthesilea. Penthesilea. That's okay. No score on toss-up number 15. We still, however, have a score check. So,
All right, North Carolina has 15, California has 30, and Florida has 108.
FLJCL!
okay, if you're leaving, please do so quickly. Good luck with any and all rounds that y'all are competing in. And we'll wrap up this round after these next 5 minutes.
You answered one of the wrong answers. If you don't know a single answer, it's
Okay, continuing on, because again, time crunch. Here's toss-up number 16 for any team. Translate the following sentence from Latin to English. Puellae aquam bibent.
C4.
The girls will drink the water.
The girls will drink the water is correct. Voice number 1 to Team C. Translate the following sentence from Latin to English. Canes per urbem festinavant.
The dogs had hurried through the city.
Yeah, translate the following sentence from Latin to English. Canes per urbem festinavant.
Yeah, so that's the dogs had hurried through the city. Yeah, it's with the rest.
I forget your seat.
Any
Dogs had hurried through the city.
dogs had hurried through the city is correct. Voice number 2. Translate the following sentence from Latin to English. Mater vocem filiae laudavit.
The mother praised.
Can you repeat?
Yes. Translate the following sentence from Latin to English. Mater vocem filiae laudavit.
Oh, the mother praised the voice of the girl.
Oh. Philia?
I'm sure.
Wait, is Philia
Oh,
a girl?
I need answer, please.
I defer to your seat.
The mother praised the voice of the girl.
Philia?
Yeah, filiae is a little bit
No one
more
listens to
specific.
me.
Well, daughter. Daughter is better.
That's why I was saying Philia.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Okay, that is 15 points on toss-up number 16 to Team C. Here's toss-up number 17 for any team. What term derived from the Latin verb for to run refers to the flow of
B1.
Current.
to the flow of electricity running through a circuit? Current is correct. Notice number 1 to Team B. Derived from the Latin verb for to lead, what term is given to an object or material, like metal, that allows the flow of electricity in one or more directions?
Conductive.
I can't quite take conductive. We're looking for a noun, and so we're.
I would take this.
Conductiveness.
Oh,
Well, we also didn't say now. I would take the adjective.
okay,
It's fine.
sure. Okay. We were looking for a conductor, but I didn't quite hear that conductiveness. I thought you were done. I'm sorry. So yeah, we'll award the 5 points on that. Try this one. Bonus number 2. Derived from the Latin noun for island, what term is given to an object or material, like rubber or plastic, that does not allow electricity to freely flow through it?
Insulation.
Yeah, okay. We just had insulator, but insulation also works. Okay. That is 20 points on toss-up number 17 to Team B. Here's toss-up number 18 for any team. With victories at Issus
C3.
Certamen Severus.
and Lugdunum over rival claimants to the throne, what man of African origin emerged successful out of the upheaval of 193 AD and began a new imperial dynasty? Bonus number 1, Team C. What influential Syrian woman and wife of Certamen Severus is considered one of the most powerful empresses in Roman history?
Julia Domna.
Julia Domna is correct. And bonus number 2, what structure did Certamen Severus commission to be built in the Roman Forum to commemorate his victories over the Parthians in 203 AD? Yeah, just an arch lord, and it's his arch. So that is 20 points on toss-up number 18 to Team C. Toss-up number 19 for any team. Give a synonym for the Latin noun casa.
C4.
Domos.
Casa, which means house. Domus works. Bonus number 1, give a Latin noun that means kitchen.
Kona.
Yeah, Kona.
Can you repeat?
Give a Latin noun that means kisses.
Oh.
Okay, either for Haslam.
Yes, that works. And bonus number 2, give a Latin noun that means bedroom.
That's
Cubiculum.
I'm for examiner.
Cubiculum?
Yes, cubiculum is correct. That's 20 points on toss-up number 19 to Team C. And before our last question, another score check.
North Carolina has 15, California has 50, and Florida has 235.
And silence so we can continue on, and we'll clap at the very end. So, toss-up number 20 for any team. Who trapped his wife and her lover in
A3.
Hephaestus.
Hephaestus is correct. In a chain-link net when he discovered that she was cheating on him with his brother, the god of war. Bonus number 1 to Team A. What other Olympian deity did Hephaestus trap, this time on a golden throne, for throwing him off Mount Olympus when he was born?
It's Hera.
It's Hera.
Here.
Maybe Cole is Hera. Cole is Hera.
Final answer, Hera.
Hera is correct. And bonus number 2, what other Olympian deity trapped Perithous and Theseus in chairs of forgetfulness after they attempted to abduct his wife?
It's Hades.
Final answer, Hades.
Hades is correct. That's 20 points on toss-up number 20 to Team A. And can we get a final score check, please?
North Carolina has 35, California has 50, and Florida has 235.
NJCL!
Congratulations, everybody, again. You still have another chance, your last chance to earn points tomorrow. So